Hello, I'm Dr. Sherry Harper Woods, and you have enrolled in the Spirituality and Social Work class for this summer. I'm excited to have you as part of the class. I wanted to take a few minutes just to walk you through Blackboard Ultra in case you have never used this. So I'm going to share my screen here. Hopefully I can get into the right place. Okay. So I am within the course here, this social work spirituality social work practices course, and this will show up in your Blackboard, and you'll notice alongside here that it has information. Your screen will look slightly different as this is a screen for my screen, but you will come down here and you'll see the syllabus and schedule. You'll be able to click on this button here and access the syllabus. You'll see module 1, and the arrow may be compressed or you can expand it. So when we expand it, it will show you everything that's in module 1, week 1. So here for this week, you can expect to have readings, instructional media, and assignments for every week. When you click on the tab here to expand the assignments, you'll notice that there is a social work journal, an accountability discussion board, notes, a therapist notebook activity, as well as soul care, self-care. Each of these will have instructions. So for instance, if you go into the Soul Search journal, it provides you with information about what you are journaling about in this prompt. Please note that at the bottom of the assignments, it will have a place where you can submit your assignment. It will say submit. Type directly into the submit section. That doesn't show on my screen because, again, this is the instructor view. But do not attach your documents as Word documents unless I asked you to do so, and I do not. So you're going to cut and paste your document. Even if you type it in Word, you're going to cut and paste it right into the space here so that I can easily access the grading tools that provides me with markers and such, and I don't have to go out, download your file, and get into it. The other thing that you'll have here in this class is called an accountability discussion board. So some of you will have 2 members in your group and some 3, depending on how many people are registered for the class. So you'll correspond back and forth with your accountability buddy in this place. Again, where it has the area for response down here, you'll type directly into the response area. The next is the dark notes. These are clinical notes. We want to make sure from the beginning that you have some experience with taking clinical notes. So I describe here what the notes are, and each week you'll have a note. You'll be able to click right there on that hyperlink, and it'll take you into the note to make your to type in your responses. Once you get to that page, take a picture of your note and just submit under submit here, a picture showing that you have completed the activity, because the actual note will go into a form. That's so that later you can print that form out and save it as a PDF for yourself. Now, if you're familiar with how to save files, once you complete the form and you save it as a PDF, you can upload and submit the PDF file right here under submission. It'll say submit, add files here. You can add that file here under submission. If you're not familiar with how to save a Google form as a PDF, you can take a picture of the page that you've completed it and upload the picture. The next assignment that you have each week is the Soul Work Therapist Notebook. The notebooks include assignments and interventions that you can use with your client. So for this, it has a self-examination paper. Again, you can submit by adding the text right here under where it says submission. So if you complete it in a Word document, you can copy and paste the Word document right under the space where it says submission. The last thing that's unique to this class is that I have built into self-care. I do that in all of my classes. I started it at the beginning of COVID because I noticed that students were stressed out and burned out caring for other people. And also that clinicians were asked to talk more with their clients about self-care, but really the students who are acting as clinicians did not have the resources to do so because they hadn't practiced self-care themselves. So I have built in here self-care exercises. For this class, it's breath work. So each week there'll be a breath video that you'll walk through following the prompts that are listed here. You'll watch the video, you'll have a journal or a notebook, and you'll reflect on what you're noticing within your body, how you experience the practice, whether you were focused or not focused. And it will give you a few minutes each week just to hit reset yourself and self-care. And then learning also how to do the healing breaths for your clients in the future. That's just a brief run through of the course and what you can expect each week. Again, the syllabus is located here under syllabus and schedule. It tells you important information about the course and introduction to the course. Follow those. And if you have any questions, you can always email me at sdwoods02@ysu.edu. I usually return emails within 48 hours. So if you have something that's pressing, please know that I may not get to it right away. If you submit a question over the weekend, that does not count for 48 hours. So if you submit on Friday, I will respond to you by Tuesday. So keep that in mind and feel free to email me any questions or concerns. Or this course has been rebuilt. So if you notice anything and I left off some instructions, just email me and I'll clarify them. So thank you for allowing me to give you this brief overview of the course. I look forward to reading all of your work and journeying with you on spirituality and social work practices.